Hey, it's your buddy Tim Show coming back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This video is going to be focused on the Orc Faction 21 crypt and defeating the boss. And the first thing I'll do is go over the team and how I have them built. So in the lead, I use a Warlord for his passive, which gives us 80 resist in all battles. And then I built him to have really high HP and really and pretty fast, so he can just constantly come back around and throw up those big shields. And I also gave him some good accuracy, so he has a chance to drop a turn meter. The second, I think, and probably most important champion that I use is Seer. And she's important because her strip buffs really help, especially on the boss. When he steals your buffs, you're able to strip them off and actually hurt him. And also because once the boss steals your HP, it's now a damage race, and you need to burn him down before he gets that steal HP skill back again. So I have her built with some decent attack, really good crit damage, and decent speed. So she's constantly coming back around on her big nuking skill, which is called Karma Burn. And I also gave her some decent HP so she can live through the boss fight. Now this boss that we're going to fight ignores defense. So putting like a Sandlash or somebody like that in the lead that has a defensive aura doesn't help at all. I tried to run Sandlash and Angar, but they didn't work because Angar would throw up that counterattack and Sandlash would increase it, and then the boss would steal it and counterattack us to death. So it was pretty bad. What finally got me across the finish line was using this guy with his decreased attack and decreased defense on a 3-turn cooldown, which is really, really helpful. Now, the frustrating thing is he doesn't default to this. So you'll see I'll have to stop it when the boss gets to the point where he's going to steal our buffs and manually do this, because he will default to this for some reason. And obviously you can't provoke the boss, and he puts it unkillable on himself, and it's pretty useless. So let's get into it. You will see, I'm pretty sure I equipped him, right? Yeah, he's equipped. You will see it's a pretty easy run till we get to the boss, and then I will allow it to run on auto until we kill the ads, and then I will switch over and we'll run it on auto until he's about to cast his steal your buffs, and then I'll just cycle A1s through, so hopefully we wear off our buffs, and then once he does that skill, we'll come back around back into auto. So this is why Seer is so important, right? She's able to just sit these waves down. As long as you can this guy hits hard, so I try to get rid of him just as quick as possible. I have Sandlash in for her ally protect if we need it. But you can see, okay, so here we are at the boss. We're going to focus the ads and try to burn them down, because once the ads are gone, this boss gets a whole lot easier. So you can see Duck goes right to his A3, which is ridiculous. Now we don't care that the boss stole our buffs on this round, because really all we're trying to do is get rid of these ads. So first step, get rid of the ads. Second step, make sure he doesn't do this again when it's just us versus the boss, especially when we're on round 2 after he's used this exchange HP level. So you can see we're going to burn this down. This is the guy you want to get first because he puts provokes up and stuff, and it's kind of a pain. This leech isn't wonderful, but it's not a deal breaker. So, but eventually Seer's going to come back around. No, we want to hit this guy. We want to get rid of this guy. There we go. Okay. So the boss is 1. So we don't have any buffs up. The boss is going to use this skill when he reaches the end of the turn meter. So we're just going to A1 through it. see we do considerable damage, so he didn't get anything off of us. So we're going to go ahead and come on, Duck, use your skill. Guess it's not up. Okay, so he's going to A1. Now we're keeping an eye on this, we're keeping an eye on this. So we've got a whole other turn before we have to worry about going back to A1s. Then we got to keep our eye on this guy because he does not like to do his... Okay, so we got to stop it now. Now we're going to just cycle through. Drop. So he's going to get some of our... Okay. Now, he doesn't have anything up, so we're just going to do this. Back to auto. See, drives me nuts. He does that A3 rather than his A2. Just super frustrating. So again, we're keeping an eye on this and an eye on this. Now, when he gets low, when he gets down to 25%, he's going to exchange HP with one of us. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that. And we're down to this. If you get lucky... Oh shoot, that was dumb. That was dumb. If you get lucky, we'll be able to have these up when he... Oh, he didn't exchange HP. Interesting. We might be able to finish him. Okay. So, we're going to put this on him. He resisted. He resisted. Oh boy, if we would have got that turn meter, it would have been over. And he exchanged. Okay. But we got our shield up. We still got a couple of turns to go. Now it's a race. Now it's a race to burn him down before he can do that to us again. So we're going to stop here and get rid of our buffs. One more. Oh, we got shield. Shoot. So really, we're just waiting on Seer to come back to her Karma Burn, where we can nuke him down. There we go. So we're at 9 turns. We're almost halfway. We're doing fine. Again, keeping an eye on that number. Keep an eye on the turn meter. When he makes a turn, then we stop. We burn down. Get rid of our buffs. He's at 8. Then we'll hit auto again. Seven. Again, he does his crazy. There he goes. So we got the decreased attack on, so that's good. So we got the decreased turn meter from a Warlord, which is huge. So he doesn't get to take advantage of that turn. And now it should be about all but over. So I'm going to stop it here so we make sure he doesn't get any buffs. We're going fast enough that we'll basically get 2 turns to get rid of all these buffs. So he is not going to get any buffs from us this time, which is good. So back on auto, and this should finish it. Got the decreased attack and decreased defense. And that's it. So you can see, not a tough run. You just got to keep your eye on this guy. And honestly, I don't know how you do it without Seer. But until next time, appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you later.